Hey, Saddleback San Clemente, Pastor Eric here, and I hope that you're doing well. So for today's video, I wanted to make sure that you are aware of all the different ways that you can stay connected to this campus. You know, I know since COVID hit, it's been a little bit more challenging to stay linked in, but as we start to open up more and more and as time starts to go on, I just want to make sure that you're not missing out on anything because there's a lot of cool things going on right now at Saddleback San Clemente. First off, if you want to stay connected to this campus, I know that we're not doing a weekend service where you can come to the campus and, do your traditional Sunday thing. There's other ways for you to get our information. So first off are you subscribed to my newsletter? I would say that's probably the single most important thing that you can do to stay connected. So every week I send out a newsletter, I do a video of some sort, and I give you all the different highlights of the ministries and the events that are going on. So if you're not on that newsletter, chain right now, do me a favor, just email me at ericf@saddleback.com, and I'll make sure that you're added to the newsletter. So that's number one. The second thing is our social media. We put a lot of time and effort into our social media efforts to make it fun and to make sure that you are informed. So there's two specific ways that you can do that. One is just go to Instagram and search Saddleback San Clemente. Go ahead and subscribe, and then from there, or follow us, and then you're going to see day to day all of the information that's going on. Literally, we do multiple posts per day. So you might not be a social media person, but at least in this instance, you can it'll be an informational tool for you. And the same thing with our Facebook. So I would say Instagram is probably updated a little bit more than Facebook, although Facebook has a good amount of information. Instagram is just a daily feed that's flowing all of the time. Okay, so those are the three ways I would say that you can get connected right now. My newsletter, Instagram, and Facebook. All right, so what about our campus and things? Like, what are we doing right now as a campus? Are we meeting at the campus at all? And the answer is yes. Things are starting to open up a little bit every week. A little bit more and more, right? I can't say tomorrow everything will still be open because we're kind of at the mercy of as to how things are unfolding with our state, and it's all good. We're just trying to be fast, fluid, and flexible. But as of right now, there are ministries that are meeting at the campus. So I want to make sure that you're aware of that. So first off, our men's ministry, they are starting to meet at the campus again. All right, so if you're interested in men's ministry, it's real cool. It's outside, and you bring your own chair. It's socially distanced with the masks, and they have a great time together, a great moment of fellowship, okay? And they go through a study, much like they did when they were inside the room. Not much different, other than, you're outside and you're doing the social distancing. So men's meeting on the campus, women's as well. Guess what? They're back. And that circle is growing and growing every week of the women that are coming to that study. So there's one opportunity for you as well. Next, SSM, our student ministry. Dawson, our new student pastor, he is now doing life groups on the campus. So if you have a student and they're feeling maybe like not connected, they feel a little lost right now, it's a great opportunity for them to get connected to this campus. Once again, Dawson is such a strong and amazing leader, and that ministry is already growing every week. There's more people in that circle every single week, and it's really cool to see God move with our students. And then Celebrate Recovery, okay, CR, they are now meeting at the campus again. All right, so men's, women's, students, CR, and then we have all kinds of special events that we do to make sure that you feel like you are fellowshipping and connected to our campus. So if you're not on my newsletter or following us on social media, you'll really never know about our events that are taking place. All right, so if you're interested in men's, women's, students, CR, email me, okay, ericf@saddleback.com, and I'll make sure that I connect you to the right leader for that ministry. In terms of what we're doing virtually, so as you know, if you're following Pastor Rick, we're still doing our weekend service virtually online. And guess what? It's an amazing experience. Pastor Rick has been giving us such powerful messages, right? We might not be together in a room, but the reality is that is such an important part of growing in Christ is to watch that weekend message. And not to mention that worship. Oh my goodness, worship is so good right now. Our service is virtual, as well as KSG, or kids small groups. So if you have kids and they're not feeling connected, I want to make sure that you know we've got KSG going on, and you can connect with Melody Garrison on that. And once again, if you want just to send me an email directly, I'll make sure you're connected to our Saddleback Kids leaders as well. Another thing that we're doing in person, not at the campus per se, but small groups. We're highly encouraging you to continue meeting in small group. So that if that's in your home, keep meeting, right? Meet in your home and make sure that you're just practicing social distancing. And that's, those are the only things that we can really say at this time. But, we're really encouraging you to be in a small group and watch the message on the weekend. And that's house to house, temple courts. And we really believe that is the way that we're going to grow deeper in our faith and deeper in a relationship with Jesus. So small groups and that online service. All right. In terms of events, I'm not going to go through all the events that we've done in the last several months. There have been quite a few, but we do have a very important event coming up here actually next Wednesday, October 28th. It's our Fall Fest. And those of you that have come to our Fall Fest in the past, you know how special they are. It's such an amazing time for our campus, because we're have a cool parking lot with our church, our campus. The whole vibe is cool. Then usually it's kind of a warm day, and there's kind of a special breeze that takes place. I don't know. That Fall Fest is usually so special. So it's going to be October 28th from 6 to 8, and I would highly encourage you to come. Let me just read a couple things about the highlights of it. So basically a drive-through experience. So you're going to be in your car driving through, right? And we're going to have an amazing entrance. There is going to be a live DJ. We purchased an FM transmitter, so you're going to hear me come online on your radio. You're going to hear people having a lot of fun. You're going to hear the DJ. Then you're going to go through this really cool line, if you will, where there's going to be opportunities to get all kinds of candy. We're cooking hot dogs, so you'll get candy, hot dogs, live music. There's going to be some games throughout it. And then at the very end, we have a place for your car where you can just back in and you can hang out with your family, enjoy your hot dog, enjoy the music, and a great time to fellowship. So it's a drive-through, and then at the very end, you can park your car and enjoy some time with your family. That was just a lot, but I just want to make sure that you understand that you are not alone right now, okay? And I understand that some of you might not feel comfortable right now leaving your home or coming to any events, and that's okay. There are still ways to connect virtually, but I just want to let you know that there's lots to do, lots of ways to get involved right now. We're really encouraging people to serve where they can and to stay connected to your church family and to stay connected to Christ. I love you guys, and thank you so much for all your support. If you have any comments, questions, concerns, prayer requests, let me know, and I'll get back with you real soon. God bless.